Good evening, all my Yarney friends. This is Jamie with Red Ridge Stitches. I hope everybody is doing well. Sorry I've been out of pocket. I didn't get my video out over the weekend. I had a couple things going on with my mom. But I just wanted to say thank you to my subscribers for coming back to spend some more time with me. And if you're new here, this channel is predominantly about yarn and crochet and some knitting, pattern work, projects, a little thrifting, and just some beautiful creations that include fibers. So if you could do me a favor, if you like this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, share it, check in on my Etsy shop. I also have Facebook, Instagram, and I have an email address. So all that information is going to be in the description box. As well, I've been working on a subscriber granny square style wall hanging. This one is representing my Florida. I live in Florida, Central Florida. It's an orange. And I've asked my subscribers to go ahead and send me a square. It doesn't have to be exactly 5 by 5, but a square representing maybe your birthplace, your where you currently live, your favorite place that you've lived in your life. Just share a little bit about yourself. And I ask that you send me an email request for my address because I don't have a P.O. box. But I would be more than happy to share that information with you on a person-to-person basis. So with that, let's get started. I have my whip that I've been working on this week. If you watched my last video, you saw that I bought some well, it kind of got elongated, but I bought the Premier Cotton Sprout. It is stripes. It's 874 yards, 800 meters, and a 200 gram ball. It's a fine weight number 2. It's 100% cotton. Wash, and iron, and you can put it in the dryer, machine wash, tumble dry. And knitting needles is 2.75 millimeter, and crochet hook is 2.25 millimeter. But what I'm making, I'm using the pattern off of the Premier website. It is a beautiful, it's going to be a nice shawl. I'm on the orange color. And it has the pretty eyelets. See the eyelet spaces? It's just a half double crochet repeat. It's one of these great patterns that you could do while you're watching a movie or traveling. And I'm excited because my yellow is coming up soon. I only have a couple more, probably another row in the blue, but it's just been really nice to work with. It's not super splitty. I am using a size 4 millimeter crochet hook by Susan Bates. It's the kind that you can put it has different hook sizes that you can get as a kit, and it snaps in place. The other thing I love about it is this is a yarn cutter. So, and that also comes out as well, and you could put another, like say your project took 2 sizes of crochet hooks, you could also put another size crochet hook in there. And they are the inline style crochet hook, and they're pointed, which I love that. So that's the style that I typically use. I will go out on a limb and say I like these. And I hate to say this right now, but because they're so expensive, but I do like them better than the furls because they have a pointier head on it, and I like that to be able to get into the stitches. So that's my preference. But anyway, I wanted to show you what I've been working on, this delicious yarn. And I also, if you guys watched my last video, you saw the I had gotten one of my orders from Premier Yarns, and so I have 2 more to share with you. I have the surprise box as well as a yarn order. So we're gonna do that, but first I wanted to show you, it's this package that I got from Amazon. Well, this is the empty bag, but I wanted to show you the label. It is 7 Sun Off-Center Glitter Safety Eyes, and they come in, let's see, the packages, let's see how many are in there. There's 4 in each size group. This is the 30 millimeter. And they come like clear. I'll open it up. I don't want to do all the extra crinkling because I know that's kind of hard to listen to, but let me go ahead and open a package up. So they start at like the 30 millimeter. I didn't want a big, I don't make a ton of amigurumi. I make the chickens, but I needed some larger sizes because I like to make the big chunky large chickens. But they come, this is the larger one, the 30 millimeter size. And then they come with these color discs. So you would add the color disc behind the clear eye and then snap them in place with the safety back sinkers. Let's see. And so I bought the big size because I made this beautiful big chicken. She's gorgeous. And I wasn't sure what size eye I wanted for her. Let me go ahead and put it on that side since that one fell out. I think the 30 is a little bit big, but that was a little too small. So I started, that's the 30, and they weren't that expensive. They were very reasonably priced. So they have 30 and then 25 millimeter, 20 millimeter, 18, that's what the ones are that are currently in that I showed you, 16 millimeter, and they all have all the different little color discs, and 14 millimeter. So I got all of them, and like I said, there's 4 in each pack, and I got them for like just under $9, which I didn't think that was abundantly expensive considering you get a decent amount of large ones. I already have like 14 and 16 millimeter, but I didn't have any 20, 25, 30 millimeters. So, and I looked at buying some large ones that are hand done, like on Etsy, but I know another crochet artist that also makes the large millimeter safety eyes, and they were like $3.50 to $4 a pair for a large, like size 30 millimeter. But then you also have to factor in the shipping cost. So it made more sense for me to go ahead and buy a multi-pack. And granted, the paint on the hand done ones is a lot prettier. You know, there's a lot more colors to choose from. But I couldn't justify the price. And like I said, I don't make a ton of amigurumi. I love to make the chickens, and so I wanted to make some with bigger eyes. So I thought that was a decent price. So I got those. I'm gonna put those away so I can show you the yarn. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. So I have a surprise box, and I have some yarn that I ordered. Let me just double check. Okay, I talked about all these things. So what happened with my mom, the reason why I did not get a video out on Saturday was on Friday we took my mom. Now she is in her late 70s, super active, rides her bike 2 miles a day and walks 2 miles a day. So she's very active. She eats right, she's very healthy. She'd been having some knee pain a couple weeks ago, so she went to her orthopedic doctor, and so he gave her some medication and gave her a shot for her knee pain to try and get it to stop being so inflamed. You know, typical orthopedic first go around of irritation, you know, treatment. And so she said to him, she says, you know, I'm having some pain that kind of radiates from my back down the front of my leg. And so he says, well, that sounds like sciatica. So he gave her some anti-inflammatories, dismissed it. Well, 2 weeks go by and she's progressively not feeling well. More and more pain, just not going away. So long story short, we took her to the ER. They did a CT scan on her, and come to find out she has a burst fracture on her L3 vertebrae. Yeah. And it's a complication because there's a piece of bone that was like in the spinal column pressing on her nerves. So the doctor said, you can't ride to, we had to go to another hospital that specializes with a spinal doctor and a neurologist for the nerve part. And so a neurologist and an orthopedist specialty. So and they said, well, you can't transport her. We need to put her in an ambulance and transport her. Because, yeah, the complication of the piece of bone pressing on her nerves. So she ended up having to have major back surgery on Saturday. Poor mom. So I've been at the hospital all Saturday, all Sunday, stayed overnight with her Saturday night after her surgery because she was just not well. You know, she's older, in extreme pain, and I just didn't want her to be by herself and, you know, just be out of it and whatnot. So I stayed overnight, and my other sister was there as well. So Evelyn is doing much better, but good thing is she shouldn't have any mobility issues now. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back on a bike. At least not a two-wheeler. She's going to have to get a three-wheeler, which she's not really happy about, but we told her we would pimp it out and make it look fancy. And so she succumbed to saying, okay, I'll ride a tricycle, because she really wants to keep up with her regime of activity. So, yeah, poor Evelyn. But she's doing better little by little, a lot of pain, still in the hospital. Probably comes home. I'm hoping we push it to Wednesday. But she's been walking. She was up and walking a few hours after her surgery, which that's what they make them do. You know, you have to. You don't want to get any blood clots, and they want to make sure they're up and moving. So she's been moving. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. So let's get on to the yarn. Here is the surprise box. And I waited to open it because I wanted to open it on camera, because isn't that the best, right? And I've been dying to open it. Anywho, I've kind of seen some of the surprise boxes on other YouTube channels, but you know what? You never know if yours is going to be the same or not. So we'll still be surprised. You're still going to have to act surprised. Okay, guys? Just act surprised. Anyway, remember, if you didn't know, I am a Premier Yarn affiliate. I have links in the description box. I'm going to show you that. And if you're interested in ever buying Premier Yarn, it doesn't cost you anything to click my link, and then I get a little percentage of the amount of money that you spend, which helps me order yarn to show on the channel. So it's kind of like a, you know, a little help, okay? I'm just gonna say that. So let's start with the Premier Basics Bright Chenille. It's a super bulky number 6. It is 112 yards, 8mm knitting needles and an 8mm crochet hook. It's the Ocal-Tex, so that it's been tested for harmful chemicals, and the color mint. So yeah, I've been wanting to make, I've seen some really cute turtles, and I've been wanting to make little sea turtles. So I think I might actually make some with this pretty green, or I've also been itching to make some love cats. I've never made love cats. I think they're cute, and I like the little, I also like the little octos. They're the smaller ones. I want to make some small amigurumi, not a ton, like I said, but I have a show coming up in September, and it's right after the kids go back to school here in Florida. And so I want to have like a box or a basket that's like $5 items, you know, or put some on keychains for backpacks and stuff like that. So being that we live in Florida, I thought little octos or sea turtles would be good. I think that would be great. Then there's this, ooh, you know how I like rainbow. This is the Premier Little Bunny Multis. It's 87 yards, 100% polyester, 80 meters, yeah, and 80 grams. And it is a bulky number 5, again, 8mm US crochet hooks and knitting needles. It's very super soft. That is so cute. I would make an octo out of that, and I would also make a little sea turtle. That would be so adorable. I've never had their their little bunny yarn. Have you guys used it? And if you have, what have you made with it? Please, you know, shoot me a comment. I'd love to see a little idea for, and the colorway is, it's called Prism. I got hair in my mouth. So, and it's made in Turkey. Cool, I like that. And that's how it works up. And that looks like it's actually a crochet picture. So that's cool, don't you guys think? I like it. Now, the other color, and this is Little Bunny 2. So soft, oh my God, it's incredibly soft. 109 yards, 100 meters, 100% polyester, bulky number 5, 8mm hooks, 8mm knitting needles, and again, Ocal-Tex. So, I mean, I could even put those two together, those colors, like the bottom and then the shell. Let's see. Not really, not so much those colors. That's nice. And, oh, this is nice. I've never used the Premier Basics DK weight. This is the color, oh, let me see what the color, sorry. The color was pale gray, which it is a pale gray. This is a light number 3, which I agree with. 100% acrylic, 306 yards, 280 meters. Let's see, 4mm crochet hook, 4mm knitting needles, machine wash, warm, tumble dry, Ocal-Tex again, and the colorway is powder blue. That's pretty. It's very pretty. Again, I would say that's a DK weight, no problem. So cool. That's very nice. It's very soft. It's nice and squishy. It doesn't feel like plasticky or anything. And of course, it's 100% acrylic. No problem with that. It's a good workhorse yarn. Very nice. And then I have this one. This is as well Premier Basics DK weight. Light number 3, same stats. 306 yards. I mean, that would be even pretty together with a nice little hat. Sure. It says 2 skeins would be for a scarf, and I think those are estimates for knitting. So because crochet takes more yarn, but I think you could also do a small scarf with these 2 as well, because that would be 600 yards. That's plenty for a scarf. You know, maybe not a super long one, but wouldn't that be nice if it was? I think that would look pretty, like stripes. I think that would look nice. Cool. then they sent me this chunky bloom. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a self-striping floral print, 109 yards. That's gonna make a gorgeous chunky hat. 100% acrylic, 100 meters, 100 grams. A bulky weight number 5, which I agree with. Very nice. This is what it would look like knitted. So if you did a single crochet or a half double crochet, you would get a similar pattern. So I would probably do a hat with this because it's only one skein. And I might even have, like, I'll have to look in my stash here if I have anything that would go with it. I have a light color gray would look nice with it. I don't think I have that. See, that's like a brown taupe, but a gray would look nice with that. It just pretends like, you know, those two colors would look nice together. Because pink and gray look nice. I might have a brown that would look nice. I'll have to look in my stash and see if I have a brown, but that's very pretty. I've always wanted to try. Have you guys tried this where it comes out a pattern? I haven't, so I'm gonna try that. I wanna see what it would work up as, the pattern. Then I got, ooh, this is beautiful. You guys, ooh la la. This is from their Universal, their sister company. This is a Posh Alpaca. It's 100 grams, 98 yards, 90 meters, 45% wool, 30% acrylic, and 25% superfine alpaca. It's a super bulky 6, which I agree with. And it's hand wash, cool, dry, flat. Again, super bulky 6 Universal Yarn. If you didn't know, Universal Yarn and Premier Yarns are sister companies. And the color is carotene. I love it. I love me a good, snuggly, rusty, pumpkin-y. Yeah. I might see if I can knit a hat out of this. I've never knit a hat. But there's a lot of really reasonable, easy looking. It always looks easy, okay, when somebody else is doing it. There's easy patterns out there. But I want to make a hat out of that. That would be gorgeous. With my red hair, oh yeah, pretty. Now, the last yarn I have, now I love this. I'm gonna make a chicken out of this. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I love the little, they're like little puff balls and they have the fancy silver striping stuff in it. I don't know what it's called, tinsel. It looks like tinsel. Okay, this is a jumbo number 7, which I would definitely say that's a jumbo. It is Okotext. How do you say that? I can't read. What is it called? Yeah, Okotek. Sorry, 36 yards, 100 grams, 80% polyester, 19% nylon, and 1% metallized polyester. That's the tinsel in it. And the color, I don't remember if I said it, is Let's Glow. Oh, I bet it does. I bet it fluoresces too. Oh yeah, and it is 10 millimeter knitting needles and 11.5 millimeter crochet hooks. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. That is so pretty. I'm gonna make a chicken out of it. I think it'll be so cute with some big, giant number 30 eyes with a bright pink. I know they have pink and like purple eye colors. I'm definitely gonna do that. She's gonna be so cute, for sure. Then the last 2 items, I'm gonna put all the yarn away. I like those colors. Those colors are very nice. I can do at least something with all of the colors. And then they were sending out stitch markers and thread. The thread is like a brown color, which is fine to, you know, it's 193 yards. I don't think I'll need any thread for a while for as much sewing as I do. I have a sewing machine. I use it for lining the inside of bags that I make, crochet bags. So yeah, cool. And then I got these cute, they come in a little container. Little cute sock stitch markers. Aren't those cute? They're little wooden stitch markers. You can never have enough stitch markers. I lose half of mine anyway. But those are cute. They have little, like a little design on them. Cute. And there's 10 of them in here. That is a nice little gift. And I like the container they come in as well. Cool. So that was my surprise box. So my surprise box, what I can do, so the surprise boxes were $25 and you don't know what you're gonna get, but in all actuality, yeah, I did really good. I will look up the prices of the yarns and stuff and put it in the description box so you can see how much the prices were compared to what I spent. How's that sound? Now, we are going to check out this order. I'm so excited. Oh, it looks like it got ripped there. I am so excited. I can't wait. And now this, I know what's in it, but I think I've forgotten all the colors that I ordered. This is, they had their big summer sale. And I want to be careful because I don't want to cut any yarn. It's a pretty big size, right? I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh yeah, it's like packed to the gills. Did you guys order any Premier yarn? If you did, what did you order? Ooh, this is gonna be pretty. Look at this. Ooh. This is Stitch Please wool, 100% wool worsted. And I don't know if I've told you guys, but for the month of November, I am going to be traveling with my husband. We're going, his company, after he spends so much time with his company, they give him a sabbatical. And so we're going to be going to, oh my gosh, this is nice. It is beautiful. We're going to be going to Ireland, Scotland, Wales, I think Paris, because I think we're going to fly into Paris and then go to different countries because it's cheaper to do that than it is to fly it's cheaper to go to like either fly into London or fly into France and then fly to the other countries. And then I think we're going to end in Italy on the Amalfi Coast just for the last week and a half so we can relax a little bit on the trek. But let's get back to this. So this is 220 yards a hank, 100% wool, a medium 4, which yes, I would consider that a medium 4. Let me get my finger under it so you can kind of gauge it. Maybe a small 4, but still a good size. The color is Got the Blues, and let's see, 220 yards, 200 meters, 4.5 millimeter knitting needles, and a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Let's see what the washing instructions are. It's washing and drying, no iron. And I don't see any, I think it's, I would hand wash. I wouldn't put it in the washer and dryer. I honestly wouldn't. So that's what it says. And it's a medium weight number 4. It's absolutely beautiful. And the color that I'm showing you on the screen, it's a royal blue. I haven't had royal blue sweater in a very long time. I mostly gravitate to oranges and reds and turquoise. You saw my turquoise cardigan, so I'm gonna go ahead and start another cardigan. I got enough to make a cardigan. So I'm gonna do this color, and I also bought, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have 1,000 yards of the solid color. And then I bought I'm trying to remember what I bought for coordinating colors. I think I bought these two for, yeah, I did. I bought these for coordinating colors, which is this bright fuchsia-y pink. It's a number 4, 220 yards, same hook size, same. And this is back to the fuchsia. And then I got this color, which is same stats, same number 4, 220 yards, and the color is Making It Rain. So I'm gonna have, the main color is gonna be this blue, and then the accent colors are gonna be these two, the fuchsia and this other bluish color. But don't you guys think that's gonna be gorgeous? I'm excited. I am super, super excited. I think what I'm gonna do is, the main body is gonna be obviously this blue, and then I wanna do either cuffs and waistband, the one color, and then like the V-neck or something, this other color. So yeah, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, but I love those colors together. I think that's gonna be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. I'm excited. I can't wait to get started. So I don't know if I'm gonna do, I've been looking at patterns. I don't know if I'm gonna do a cardigan or if I'm gonna do a pullover, but I needed another sweater to take with me. So yeah, that's what this project is going to be. Woohoo! How fun. Let's see what this is. Oh, I did order, because I wanted to get, I was just a few dollars shy for this order for free shipping. So I wanted to order some little tchotchke things to get me to the level of free shipping. So let's see what I got. Oh, I got one of these, it's a needle, it threads your needle. It's a needle threader with a cutter. That's cool. So this right by the neck here, right there is the cutter. You can barely see that right there. It's reflecting, yeah. That's the cutter. And then the beak is also, is the threader. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to use that. And when I use it, I'll show you guys. Too cute. And then I got these baby little scissors. And this stays with it. They're just like little itty bitty little, I like that. That's cool. So you don't lose the tip, and they're super sharp. Like that is super pointy. So yeah, I wouldn't let those be hanging around when there's a little kid around. And then, oh good, because I remembered I ordered stitch markers and I wasn't sure what I ordered. I guess I could have looked back, but I didn't. But I ordered these cute little sweater ones. So yay. They're cute. I like them. And there's 10 of them. So they were super cheap. I think they were like $2 or something when they were on sale. So that, those little things put me over the amount so I could get free shipping. And then I ordered this anti-pilling everyday worsted in this. I've never used their everyday anti-pilling before, so I wanted to get enough. You can open it. Sorry guys, taking me a minute. I just don't want to have a mess. Ooh, it's very soft. Very soft and snuggly. Like new, wash after wash, it says. 180 yards, 100% anti-pilling acrylic, Ocal tested, a medium number 4 in the color khaki, which I would agree it's a number 4. Machine wash, warm, tumble dry, normal. Nice. So yeah, I got that, and I said 180 yards. Yeah, so could make something out of that. And the color is khaki. Very nice. That was super on sale. Super on sale. I was like, yeah, that'll make nice hats, or I don't know. I have to figure something out for that one. Then I ordered some of this because I love, this is the Mega bag of 2. And this is the color Cream Tweed. This is gorgeous. Oh my God, it's so snuggly too. Look at that. Oh yeah. It's got all the pretty bits of color. It's got black and camel color. Looks like a little bit of, let's see. It's got like a army green. Very nice. Oh, I like that. And let's read the specifics. It is super bulky number 6, which I would definitely say that is a super bulky number 6. 12.75 millimeter knitting needles, 16 millimeter crochet hook, Ocotext, and it's machine wash warm, tumble dry, low heat, and it's a cream tweed. And this was super cheap too. I can't remember the price, but I will go ahead. 74 yards, 68 meters, 97% acrylic, and 3% viscose. So you know that's super soft with the viscose in it. So yeah, that's what I got. Beautiful chunky tweed. I'm gonna go with everything. And I have some of those faux fur pom-poms for hats and stuff, so yeah, that's gonna be super cute. And it's so inexpensive that even if I made like one hat and made a gorgeous chicken out of it, I would totally get my money out of it as well at the shows. I have one in September at the ladies craft place in our local area, and then I also have one in December, the second week of December, and it's going to be outside at a local farm stand, and it's a very busy farm stand. They sell vegetables, and they sell also home raised beef, and so yeah, it's a very nice place, and it's very busy, and it's a Saturday and Sunday show, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. And last but not least, I think, yeah, amazingness. Oh my God, you guys, I ordered it. Look at these colors. Oh my land, this is going to be another sweater. Yeah, it's purple tweed, like an eggplant, and then the chartreuse green. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I think it's gorgeous. This was the Universal Yarn side of the business again, and my turquoise sweater that I made, the cardigan that had the debacle, my first cardigan ever, you know, that had a big debacle. That is also Universal Yarns, and this is super washed wool, and it's the same, oh yeah, that's way soft. Oh my God. And that is the color. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let me read the stats. The color is olive, and it is 90% superwash wool, 7% acrylic, and 3% viscose. It is, let me see, machine wash cold, gentle, tumble dry low. Again, it's the universal yarn side, and it is 284 yards, 100 grams, and it is a DK weight, which is perfect for Florida. I would say that is all. That's like a number 3, which is DK. And I'm trying to see, okay, so it's a 4 millimeter knitting needles and a 5 millimeter hook. So yeah, so I got that one, and then this beautiful eggplant purple color to go with it. Same statistics. This is the color, and it's showing up very accurate on the video. See those bobbles, those little bits? That's the green color. Okay, so this color right here is the color that you're seeing. When I turn it like this, that's a little lighter. That's getting washed out. So it's basically that color, the deeper purple. And same 90% superwash wool, 7% acrylic, and 3% viscose. Same size crochet and hook size, and it is a DK weight, number 3. And this color is raisin. So I don't know if I'm going to do the majority of the sweater in this color. I have to look at patterns still. Oh my God, it's so pretty together. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm gonna freeze to death when we're in Scotland and Ireland and Wales in the fall. In November, it's gonna be very cold for me. So that's why I opted for wool, because it breathes. You know, I can wear it under a light jacket if it's a little bit warm, or, but with the natural fiber, it's gonna be perfect. So I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to really start looking at patterns to see what I wanna do, because I have enough yarn for all of it. A sweater, maybe I'll do like a pullover sweater and then do a matching headband, like a head warmer band type. That I like to wear those because I have a lot of hair, and a hat sometimes is too hot because my hair is very thick as well. So I like to wear the headband, ear warmers is what I'm trying to say. So I could do an ear warmer to match with some mittens, maybe some fingerless gloves, because it's nice to be able to use your digits when you're looking up stuff on Google, when you have to translate it and get maps and all kinds of stuff. So, wow, yeah, beautiful. I'm so excited. I am so excited. So I don't know. I just don't know what kind of project. I'm going to show you that, guys, this one again. Yeah, that's showing up perfect. Not too washed out. Great color. And I think I'm gonna have to check in the daylight, because I think the darker bits might be, I can't tell if they're brown or if they're like black. I don't think they are, they look like black and brown bits. So I don't think they're purple, but I don't care because that doesn't bother me so much. They're still a dark accent color. But it's funny that the purple has the green accent in it. So yeah, I'm so excited. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I do. And then with like a matching headband, Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Super cool. So I've got some great projects, right? Some good stuff I need to get working on. I have two of the, I'm gonna put this back. I have two of the Bag-O-Day cakelets I still have to do. My aunt absolutely loved the one I showed you guys that I was working on for her. She loved it. I gave it to her over the weekend. That's my mom's sister. So she absolutely loved it. She loved all the sparkle in it. And so I have two more to make. I have a yellow one, which I showed you guys the yarn. I started working on it, but then I got a little delayed with my mom and all her drama. So I'll show you what I've done so far. Not a whole lot, but it's coming out nice. It's a bright yellow, lemony yellow. I'm gonna do a simple V-stitch. I have to, it's for a larger person, so I have to do an increase. So I'm gonna work on that. And I think what I'm gonna do is, because it's a V-stitch, I think I'm gonna do make it a double V-stitch a couple times within the row, you know? So I think that's how I'm going to increase it, so that it'll fit a larger lady. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to show you my great premiere haul. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Those colors are just going to be amazing. The royal blue sweater with the pink and the other blue accent color. And then the eggplant and the chartreuse green. Yeah, so excited about that. So I'm going to try and get this done this week. And then the other one, the next capelet isn't due until September. So I want to get this one done right now because this one's due August 4th. So I got to start working on it. It's not going to take me super long, but it is a thinner weight yarn. It's a DK weight, so it's going to take me a little bit longer than just a traditional worsted weight. So I'm going to get that done. But anyway, I will let you guys go. If you could keep my mom and some positive thoughts for fast healing, that would be wonderful. I appreciate it. And I think that's about it. I hope you guys are doing well. I will put the prices of some of the yarn, if I can still find it, on the website, because I know some of it's, I don't think all of it's still on sale anymore, but I'll do my best to put the prices in there. And again, if you're interested, I know Premier's putting out a new line of yarn. I haven't seen it yet, but if you do want to order some yarn, if you want to click my link, I would greatly appreciate it. It does give me some help with having yarn and working up swatches and stuff for the channel. So you guys take care of yourselves. Take some time to spend it with family, some craft time, because it's important to take a little bit of time for ourselves. And even though, we all have stresses, we all have anxieties, we all have things that we're dealing with, be mindful about the time that you need for yourselves, because I'm sure with responsibilities, we're all responsible for something. We're responsible for ourselves, and we need to have good mental health and physical health, and that all takes time to take care of ourselves. So with that, I hope you guys do well. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.